Hello, athletes and fans of bodybuilding. Tarek El-Guindi with the Mr. Olympia. Let's go. Fibo, Germany. Andrew Jack. Big, huge. He was a lot fuller, but a lot of people said at pre-judging he should have been more conditioned. I think this was a great test for Andrew Jack. He came in full as a house. He dominated some poses, but then he got exposed in some poses in terms of conditioning. At the finals, he was a lot harder, and that was an amazing performance, and that's why he ended up winning the show. He had a better conditioning for the finals. This is a great experiment for Andrew Jack because he gets to test his physique, earns his qualification. Now he goes into the Olympia saying, if I can come in at prejudging like I did at the finals in Germany, man, I'm gonna be a very, very tough guy to beat. Congratulations. He got the genetics. He's got everything in place. He just needs to nail at the Mr. Olympia the fullness with the conditioning, and this guy can eventually dominate bodybuilding because his lines are incredible. He's got the mass, and I want to give him credit because his posing was better too. Congratulations. Sassan Heirati, what can you say about this guy? Awesome in Detroit, phenomenal in Germany. He brings the conditioning, he's got the mass, but what he doesn't have is that the width to go against some of these guys. I think he can get his qualification for the Olympia. He's going to be doing more shows. I heard he's going to Dubai, he's going to Spain, but he needs a little bit more width on top. Even with this physique, he can earn his qualification. He's just battling, some monsters, and that's okay. I think Sassan Heirati will eventually make to the Olympia, and I think this guy is as good as it gets. Sergio Oliva Jr. Man, we haven't seen Sergio for a while. He looked great on stage. He has the mass. The conditioning was good. I just feel like I've seen Sergio with a little bit more fullness, especially on the legs. I remember when Sergio was an amateur at the USA and Nationals, he had monster legs and the legs were peeled, but I just felt like they were not as full as they have been in the past. Just a matter of nailing the conditioning, nailing the fullness, and Sergio is another guy that can earn his qualification for the Olympia. Great show, great bodybuilding in Germany. Moving on to classic Valentin Petrov. I've judged him in LA here, and he won with me. Now he goes to Germany, and he wins there. He's a better bodybuilder. He's got better posing, and his conditioning was a little bit better. I still think he can be just a little bit tighter, but this is a guy that has been improving for years and years. He's been to the Olympia. This is the time for him to try a top 10. Jennifer Zinner wins the figure. Man, a few years back I said in order for her to minimize the waist, she needs to get a little bit more back, a little bit more shoulders, and a little bit more legs. She's done that. She's got the back, she's got the legs, the conditioning was on point. She is really, really good competitor, and I predict that she can make an impact in this Mr. Olympia. Moving on to Bikini, Ivy Eskandar. Man, this girl is incredible. She wins everywhere. United States, she wins in South America. In Europe, she's won about 10 shows. She is complete, guys. She doesn't have any glaring weaknesses. The physique is there. A few shows, I thought maybe the legs were getting a little bit too big. She went back to streamline, and Ivy Eskandar is as good as it gets. Man, she's turning out to be one of those competitors that wins 2-3 shows every year. Remarkable career. I'm excited to see what she does in Pittsburgh. Moving on to Oklahoma. Yes, Tamara Malone. Tamara Malone has always had great lines, but she needed to fill up the legs and the back. And she's done that just like Jennifer Zinner. I think her lines are beautiful, gorgeous lines. She's got bigger legs, she's got a bigger top, and now the X frame is very impressive. Be very careful with some of these competitors that have incredible genetics, and the only thing preventing them from winning is gaining a little bit of size. Because once they do, then you got Sydney Gillen coming in, you got, a lot of the great competitors that we told in the past. All you need to do is gain a little bit of mass. Watch out for Tamara Malone. Moving on to North Carolina, Christopher Barr. Hey, very beautiful physique. He's got the mass. I still think he can have a little bit more upper chest, and maybe the conditioning can be a little bit better, but I'm excited to see how this guy fares at the Olympia. This guy can be a superstar. I like what he has. Moving on to Bikini, Maria Acosta. This girl placed 7th at the Olympia. So she's a heavy hitter. She comes in and presents a phenomenal physique. Everything is put together nicely. She's petite. There's no glaring weaknesses. I like Maria Acosta. She needs to put pressure on the top 5 at the Olympia. But so far, this girl is a contender at any given moment. Congratulations. Moving to Brazil, yes, Vitor Chavez. Man, last year this guy placed 2nd to Ali Bilal in Pittsburgh and New York. He was just missing a little bit of the obliques. Ali Bilal has this amazing obliques. And here comes Vitor Chavez in Brazil with deep obliques. Look at this, insane. The back head detail. Vitor Chavez is one of those guys that can really attack the top 3 at the Mr. Olympia. I give a lot of credit to Ryan Terry, 2-time champion. Ali Bilal is coming with the force, and Aaron Banks is a former champion. But Vitor Chavez has improved. He can come in and he can take him down. The Mr. Olympia is coming. I'm so excited. I'm going to see you there.